Alright, hi everybody, it's Bongon2. Um, Time for another, yes, third. This will be the last one though, at least until Little Busters is finished. Third anime series review. This is the last one, until Little Busters. The Bleach chapter is going to come out eventually. One Piece chapter will come out eventually. I'll do that later today, along with my first anime episode review of this anime series review is an anime that I just saw and said to myself, oh, okay, let me give it a shot. Let me see what it's about. And sure enough, I started liking it. I was like, The name of it is called Sasami-San and Ganbaranai. This one was weird. I'm not gonna lie. This one was really fucking weird. It felt like Bakemonogatari. It really did. No, I mean that. It really did. It really did feel like Bakemonogatari. But different in a way. And just like Bakemonogatari, it had to do with gods and everything, and it was very intriguing indeed. It got me hooked. But it was weird because, like, there's this brother in the show who is the brother of the main character, Sasami. And he doesn't show his face at all, which was very weird for me with this series as a whole, but I still thought it was okay. It was pretty, interesting. And the more or less summary for this is this. It basically states, Sasami Tsukuyomi does not leave her house. In fact, she can't. Her only connection to the outside world is her brother, who is head over heels for her and does everything for her, including cooking, cleaning, changing, feeding. However, when the gods Sasami is so familiar with begin causing dangerous situations outside of her comfortable home, she has to get up and get out there to stop them. Now, the concept was really spectacular, and this, if I were to convey a top 5 list or even a top 4 list, this show would probably be right behind Roman, Unlimited, and Punctual Coming from Another World. This would be right behind those because this was pretty violent. This was pretty good. And there was a lot of battles. Yeah. You'd be surprised. In the beginning, it's slow. In the beginning of this anime, it's very, very slow. But as you go along, you get a lot of shit goes down. Like, whoa. The kicker for this series, when it gets really good, is when Sasami-san's mother comes back in very grand fashion. And there's a battle there and everything and stuff. That's when it gets really good. During that part, which is like midway in this series, which would probably be like episode 6 or 7. Now, the reason why I still put it, I put it in the top 5, is because of a lot of things. The animation, the music was pretty damn good. Now, as far as rating is concerned, I probably give this an 8 out of 5. I'm noticing I'm doing that a lot. I'm giving a lot of series an 8 out of 5. So, but this was a really good series, and like I said, the music, the animation felt like Bakemonogatari, Monogatari, kind of that animation that gets weird, and you get like different point of views as far as angles are concerned, of viewpoints. especially like you'll get a viewpoint of two characters standing here from far away. From far away. I was like, oh wow, that was awesome. I like that shit. And intrigued me. It really intrigued me, this show. And big intriguement was the fact that Sasami-san's brother, he doesn't show his face. He's got like a suitcase here, a mask. He's wearing something over his face. You don't see his face. And I didn't even more want to watch it. And there were a lot of other things in this show that was intriguing. There were a lot of names of gods that were thrown out. Like Aramatsu, Naruto, Aramatsu. Yeah. And they were used all the time. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. And it was very compelling to watch, which made it even more interesting to watch because of the god names and everything. And it wasn't like a series where, it's very slow and then nothing really serious happens until the end. No. There was, from what I've seen, 2 to 3 high-strung moments in this series. There was the first thing with the mother. Then there was the second thing with, supposedly, she goes in the past. And then the final episode thing. So it was really a lot of things that pulled it together, Sasami-san. And the English translation is Sasami-san and unmotivational. So, but I probably won't, when I do this, when I upload it, I'm probably going to call it the different name, which is probably going to be Sasami-san and Ganbaranai. But check this series out. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised if how you'd be surprised. It's actually a good series. It's not what you think, It's very intriguing. At least I found it very intriguing, But give it a shot. And like I said, you'll be surprised. It's very good. Give it a chance. Sasami-san and Ganbaranai. And the whole point I really like about it is the fact that Sasami-san, she doesn't like to do anything. She wanted to stay home in the beginning of the series. And she's very lazy and not willing to go out and just go to... she just wants to stay home. And just rest. And lays about her house. Which makes it even more better. But yeah, go check it out. And if anything, the best thing about this anime, the action. Especially the final episode. There are moments where it gets really fucking violent. Like, to the point where you got blood going on. There's blood and shit going on. People getting things ripped out of their chests and shit. So, it's a real good watch. Give it a chance. Sasami-san and Ganbaranai. And yeah. And that's all we got for you guys. So yeah, this has been Bonkai922. See you guys later. This is pretty much it for the anime series reviews. I got some anime to watch, but that's pretty it. So yeah, I guess Fairy Tail. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch this fucking final episode of it, of the thing. And yeah, and that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, it's Bonkai922. See you guys later. Sasami-san, go check it out. It's good. If it was on top 5 list, it would be number 4. It belongs in the top 5 of the best winter animes of 2013. So yeah, I will see you guys later.